In this tutorial, we'll examine how to complete a well after the borehole has been drilled. Here we have connected the end of the slotted casing with a casing elevator to lift the casing into position to drop into the hole. We have glued a cap to the end of the well casing. The slots in the casing have weakened the pipe, so it's advisable to have someone lift the center of the casing pipe to avoid breaking the casing when it's lifted upright and positioned to drop into the borehole. A second casing elevator or strap can lift the other end of the casing upright. Each casing end is dressed with primer and PVC cement. The two pieces of casing are pressed together by hand. 2 or 3 short screws are added to ensure the casing does not come apart when feeding it down the bore. Be sure your screws are not protruding into the inside of the casing. In this well, we used 80 feet of slotted casing and then continued up with a solid PVC casing to the surface. The excess PVC pipe is removed with a saw, and a cap is fitted to the top of the casing. The annular space between the borehole and the casing is now ready to be filled with the gravel packing. Measure the depth of your gravel pack when adding gravel to ensure that you do not overfill the annular space. The National Groundwater Association recommends a minimum of 15 feet or 6 meters of cement seal around the casing. It is recommended to fill the annular space with cement from the bottom up using a trimming tube. In this case, we have 20 feet of 1.5 inch diameter PVC as our trimming tube. The bottom of the pipe is cut at a 45-degree angle to allow for the cement to easily flow out of the end of the pipe. A 5-gallon bucket with the bottom removed makes for a makeshift funnel. Plan on about 30 bags of cement to mix your sanitary seal. Here we have mixed the cement to a consistency that will easily flow down the PVC trimming tube. Here we've made a makeshift form from blocks to create an elevated platform around the well, and we have inserted 3 feet of steel pipe around the PVC casing to prevent it from being damaged by animals, vehicles, or fire. This steel pipe can be fitted for a cap, for an electric pump, or a hand pump.